Hi guys, this is gonna be the last one in our Halloween marathon for Lost Tapes. I'm not wearing lipstick because I'm eating ice cream because it was fucking 92 degrees today. Shouldn't be this fucking hot in fucking October. Last year it was in the hundreds. Fucking global warming. But you know what? I sold 2 scarves today, and I sold another one yesterday online, so not too bad. October 12th, 1968, it's in Australia. Witness claims to see a 40-foot lizard.
A Megalania is the largest lizard ever to be recorded.
1977, Townsville, Australia. Not to be confused with the Townsville of Powerpuff Girls, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were in Australia. Campers allegedly terrified by a huge reptile creature.
The tracks found by the teenagers were consistent with a reptile 30 feet long, far bigger than even the Komodo dragon.
Unidentified tracks reported near missing campers watching Sandal. Would the devil dragon be considered a dinosaur?
Their new tech eyes. Meets nightmares come to life. Lost Tapes, Devil Dragon.
Daintree Rainforest of Australia. 400,000 square miles, 78 people.
In 2007,
672 species, is one of them human.
Tim Akron, an avid outdoorsman, set out to shoot the pilot episode of an extreme survival series. The premise of the show was to be dropped in remote locations, stranded for 7 days in various harsh wilderness environments, with no food, no crew, and no contact with the outside world. Though skilled in outdoor survival techniques, Tim could not have anticipated the challenge that would confront him in the Australian rainforest. These are his tapes.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Stranded. I'm here in the Australian outback. No, you're not, Tim. Hey everyone, welcome to Stranded. I'm here in the Australian rainforest. Over the next week, I'm going to be sharing this environment with some of the most dangerous animals, plants, reptiles, and downright scary creatures you will ever see.
Travelers in the Australian rainforest are almost completely cut off from modern civilization. While humans may be scarce, the Australian rainforest is home to a variety of deadly species. Oh, look at the skinny little snake! So skinny! Skinnier than spaghetti! These include giant crocodiles, some of the 10 deadliest snakes in the world, of course would be Australia, and countless undocumented species. Looks like California.
Man. It's unbelievable. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. And that's also why
Let's face it, this thing was probably filmed in in some huge ass house in LA.
I'm only gonna take what I need for my shelter tonight. What I need is a couple things.
Well, a huge ass property. Have you guys ever been to like Lotus Land? In like Montecito, there's this opera singer called Lady Volska or something like that. She was from Poland, and she was a bit eccentric and stuff, and she ended up getting like buying like a whole bunch of plants and putting them on her property. In fact, there's like even a little friendly feud she had with like this one cactus grower saying, "Hey," she kept trying to buy his cactuses, and he was like, and he finally said, "Okay, you can have some after I die," but she died before him, so in honor of her, he donated his cactuses to her. And a cool thing about Lotus Land is they have like 3 ferns that are Lassiter species that they're all boy plants, and they are like they can like go extinct. They're called the 3 bachelors. Oh, they're actually science. These guys, right here, they will go extinct when they die. They're endling plants. To create a cycad garden, the owner of Lotus Land, Gana Volska, sold $1 million worth of her jewelry. Cycads, like the 3 bachelors pictured above, are tropical and subtropical plants that lived over 250 million years ago, before the dinosaurs. There are no surviving penal plants for the 3 bachelors on the planet today. Science reproduced via seeds contained in the cone. The photo above is a male cycad. Right there. Seeds were carried back and forth by specific beetles for reproduction. Today, reproduction is done by gardeners. Cycads are palm-like in appearance with a woody trunk. The photo above is of a male cycad in genus Alexandrian cycad from South Africa. All these are rare species, and there are over 900 species living well in Santa Barbara. I mean, let me see if this is like kind of cool.
One, I need something to get me off the ground so we keep the venomous snakes and creepy crawlers away from me. Secondly, I need something to keep the rain off me. This stuff looks like it'll work just fine.
No, not really. This plant is much better.
Smell it.
I think.
The rain's coming.
Yeah, you can't smell rain. An ancient Aboriginal legend tells of a carnivorous lizard that came down from the mountains to terrorize a village. Oh, those are dingoes, I think. They're referring to the Megalania, the largest extinct lizard known to exist. Would you qualify that as a dinosaur? I would probably count it as something in Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. I want to play the Jurassic World mobile game. Some cryptozoologists believe that it still roams the Australian rainforest.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm just getting the final touches put on my shelter.
You know what? I want to info dump about Lotus Land a bit more. There are koi fish in the Japanese garden of Lotus Land, and they were donated by a celebrity that used to live in LA. And sometimes that celebrity would come and play with her fish, because, well, she donated the fish there, and that lady was Ellen DeGeneres. You know, from the Ellen Show, who voiced Story, the Forgetful Blue Tang, who fostered the TV person who had a toxic work environment that should have gotten a better handle on.
It's crude, but it should work. At least a little bit to keep the some of the rain off me tonight. I can only say I'm in the rainforest, and it is hot, and it is really humid.
Humidity sucks ass.
And I'm starting to feel that it's been a while since I've had some food in my belly, so I gotta just get the final part of this shelter done. and then I'm gonna go out and start looking for some food before the sun goes down.
Scientists know the close relationship between the Komodo dragon and the Megalania, though the Komodo dragon is not native to Australia.
The Komodo dragon is a very aggressive predator. It can get up to 10, 15 feet long.
The Komodo dragon and Megalania are believed to share many traits, including the poisonous bacteria in their mouths. Like the Komodo, the Megalania might have attacked humans.
Scuba divers stranded on a remote island, forced to fight off a man-eating Komodo dragon.
One of the dragons apparently saw the divers as lunch.
The evidence greater size, the Megalania would be far more lethal. Yep, that's a big boy.
All right, so check this out. I'm out looking for food, and I come across these bones.
It's right from the thrift store.
On first inspection, I thought they might be animal bones, but they're definitely human.
Put it the fuck down.
We know there are a lot of predators out here. Saltwater croc, for one, is huge. And maybe a feral pig. Maybe a feral pig. How's that? All right,
Honestly,
let's do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more time.
Oh! Honestly, not a bad jump scare.
All right, so check this out. Looks like one of our jungle friends. Knocked my camera over. All right, I'm gonna reset and do that again. Remember, one of the things the Aborigines used to do was they would look for fallen tree bark, tree stumps, and underneath that tree bark is where witchetty grubs hang out, and that's what I'm looking for right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be pulling some of this off here and
He's
see what we
gonna-
can do.
He's gonna go, like, he's gonna be like Timon and Pumbaa.
And we found the jackpot. So basically, I'm gonna take one of these guys here. It's cute. I don't know, let's give it a shot. You know, it's kind of juicy. It's kind of like, tastes like chicken and almonds. So, we got a nice little dinner here, and there's a good source of protein in these guys right here. They're not really that good.
Oh no. Among the Megalania's weapons would have been its powerful tail, blade-like teeth, and bacteria-laden tongue. If it behaved like other monitor lizards, the Megalania would be an ambush hunter, lying in wait in tall grass or shrubs for its prey. Okay, going back to Lotus Land. I think cougars are also an ambush predator, like the big cat. There was once a cougar hanging down a tree at Lotus Land, and they didn't notice until a docent was like leading the tour through it, and they walked by it, and it scared the mountain lion away. They jumped at the tree and ran away.
All right, well, we got a little sunlight left. I want to show you an old Aboriginal hunting trick. Very simply, put some sap on the end of a stick. Stick it in a hole that you think belongs to
I
an
wonder how much of this stuff is he's BSing.
around. If hair comes back out, it's stuck in the sap.
Oh boy.
If hair comes back out, stuck in the sap, then we know there's an animal in there. All right, so I'm just gonna stick it in there. See what I can find.
What if it comes out with like scales? What if it's like a reptile in there? Whoa, what the fuck? Also, in case you're wondering what I'm working on, I have a hat commission. I have like 4 hats on my desk and also a scarf. Bacteria in a minor lizard's mouth can cause infection more deadly than its bite.
Monitor lizards do not kill their prey with their first bite. They have a cocktail of potent bacteria in
Ew,
their
so
mouth,
slobbery.
which infects the surface of the wound and causes its prey to eventually die if they don't get eaten right away.
They even eat each other.
Something definitely bit me. I'm gonna,
Yeah, no shit.
I'm gonna go take care of this. Welcome to the rainforest.
Welcome to the jungle where we have fun and games. Though scientists presume the Megalania to be extinct, rediscovery of species is not uncommon.
It was a fossil fish which had disappeared when the dinosaurs did. And then in 1938, suddenly this one was trawled off of South Africa, and it was just like finding a dinosaur out in the forest someplace. I think it certainly opens the
Yeah, seal
possibility
cat.
of all types of monsters that might someday pop up.
And also, I think that like Siamanites are still around. Maybe abalone, I don't know, but in Santa Barbara they managed to bring the abalone back, like a species of abalone back from extinction.
Having tended to his wound, Tim attempted to keep himself dry and warm for the night ahead.
The importance of a fire. It's tantamount. Not only will the smoke and the flame help keep away some of the snakes and the creepy crawlers, but it'll keep me warm.
Yeah.
And right now I'm soaked to the bone. Maybe in a minute.
Feels like getting warm. Feels like getting fire there. I would have kept some matches with me. A farmer in Queensland reportedly found bones on his property determined to belong from Megalania. I think it was probably just an illegally imported, a not so legally imported, monitor lizard. Like, think about a dragon. Paleontologists estimate the bones are nearly 300 years old. Okay, that one is makes a bit more sense. Syria may validate studies in other areas.
I thought I'd let you see what the middle of the night in the rainforest looks like.
Bro, you're sick.
It's basically been raining hard for about 3 hours. Something just keeps walking around outside. Get out of here!
Yes, whatever the fuck bit you, man.
The Megalania's extinction from the Australian continent is a hotly debated issue. What
I
creature
think
do
it's
some
extinct.
theorize is the primary cause for their demise? The full revelation next.
I think it's gonna be humans.
While scientists have theorized that climate change played a role in the Megalania's extinction, many claim that the real impetus for the death of the Megalania was man.
Yeah.
Aborigines arrived on Australia approximately 48,000 years ago, and the Megalania and other megafauna of the region suddenly died out around the same time.
It's morning day 2. First thing I notice is that I feel sick.
Yeah.
Which
You
is
have an
not
emergency
what you
radio
want
on
to feel when
you.
you're stranded. Arm is killing me. thing that bit me yesterday.
Yeah, that's not good.
I have got a severe infection. That looks like some kind of blood poisoning to me. Yeah. Which means I need to get to a village. I think I remember there's one about 5 miles north of here. Which I'm gonna try
Yes,
to
the
get
crow
to.
flies.
I'm gonna grab my stuff on my camera and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's smart. Why do you not have an emergency satellite radio on you? Sepsis, a blood poisoning, not immune response to bacterial infection that creates clots in the bloodstream. Sepsis initially attacks the heart and the lungs, but eventually affects the brain function, causing extreme agitation, confusion, and hallucinations. Sepsis has a 40% mortality rate. However, the percentage increases with delayed treatment. So this guy better haul ass to that village.
I'm just making my way out of the shelter. Just trying to head due north. Trying to find that village because this infection in my arm is really starting to be a problem.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I don't know if you saw that, but that was huge. Something just rustled through those plants there. And it was definitely not a crocodile.
As Tim tried to find his way back to civilization, it became increasingly clear that he was being stalked.
Not fun.
I gotta find that village. Oh God, I gotta find that village.
Paleontologists believe that other monoliths like the Megalania would have stalked its prey for hours, even days, until its victim grew weak from the infection. Then it would go in for the kill.
It's been almost 2 hours since I left this morning. I normally wouldn't be moving with an infection like this, because you want to try to stay stationary, but with this thing stalking me, and if this infection gets up to my heart.
Ugh.
Still haven't found the village.
Oh, you were sweating, man.
Is killing me. I gotta take a look and see how this infection's doing.
Yeah, it's spreading.
Oh God, it's definitely spreading. I gotta keep going, because I'm not gonna survive out here another night.
Why don't you have an emergency satellite radio on you, bro? Bushwalkers frequently go missing in the Australian rainforest. In September 2008, a video camera watching signal belonging to a missing hiker found in a riverbank in North Queensland. Tracks of an unidentified animal were discovered nearby. Or are they pretending that it's him? Oh, he just hit January 2007.
With the poison coursing through his body, Tim became increasingly
He
weary
looks
and
dead. He
disoriented.
looks like he's dead already. Yeah, you're dead. Looks like a fucking zombie. All he needs is just some zombie face paint. It's booked. Where did I leave my phone? Dude, if he survives, then they would have been like an awesome pilot. Once the effects of the initial attack have incapacitated its victim, the Megalini is presumed to use its sharp teeth to tear off large chunks of the meat. It would then be able to consume its prey in a very short period of time. He looks like fucking Frankenstein or a lurch. He looks like Frankenstein's monster or a lurch.
Oh god, I didn't find the village. Hey, Catherine. It's not how I expected it. You tell Maria that I love her.
Yeah, he had a wife and kids.
You take care of her.
Unless he's talking about a dog.
I love you both.
Or a cat. He is gonna get fucked. In the murder sense. Oh, he's getting dragged away. Yeah, he dies.
Tim Akron's body was never found. However, his camera equipment was recovered by Aboriginal trail guides less than a quarter mile from their village.
Dude.
DNA testing of saliva found on his equipment matched no known reptile species. And so we are left to wonder, do they live among us?
Let's face it, he could have just been killed by a Komodo dragon. I will see you guys in the next one. I am going to have some apple juice and charge my phone.